you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm coming to you with a life update slash Q&A slash what's next, what's been going on, what I have planned, all that. I'm just gonna get right into it. This is not an official Q&A. I did put a link in my Instagram story, and I put it on my community tab here on YouTube. And I told people that I wanted to do an updated Q&A. I'm still gonna do an updated Q&A, but it were kind of related to travel and things like that. And I am gonna be talking about my upcoming travel that I have. I just figured I would throw those questions in. I think it was like 3 or 4 questions that people asked me. So I'm just gonna throw those in there. But this is mainly a life update. Just wanna let y'all know what's going on with me. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's get started by saying, like, I just want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank everyone who has came across this page. If you're just clicking on this video for the first time, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Yes, I'm gonna get right into it. I want to say happy Wednesday. I believe I'm posting this on a Wednesday, so hope everyone had a good Wednesday. Hope everyone had a good hump day. We almost there. The weekend is almost upon us, so don't let the rest of the week take you out. You got this. And yeah, I just want to spread that little bit of encouragement for the people. First thing I want to start by saying, y'all, is I've been at a really good place. I think, honestly, I feel like I'm going through some sort of transition, not only in my personal life, but just going through a transition with my YouTube channel. I mentioned in my last video that I do want to be more consistent on this platform. I think that, like, part of being your full self and being your authentic self is putting out realistic content. There's some people that has came across my videos, whether that's been cruising or packing videos, anything like that, and assume that this is what I do full time, and that's not the case. I do work a 9 to 5. I am in corporate. I'm a corporate baddie. Still at work a 9 to 5. I'm not traveling year round. I usually try to take some sort of vacation about every 3-4 months. So at least 2-3 times a year, 3-4 times a year. I try to at least travel somewhere, do something. But for the most part, I may be going out, I may be in fitness classes, I may be doing yada, yada, yada. I definitely wanted to be more consistent on my channel, and part of being more consistent is putting out realistic content. I know that, like, I would post at one point, I would just post like every 3 months, and it really does not sit right with me. So I definitely feel like I'm going through a transition, trying to figure out what type of content I want to put myself on a content schedule. I always heard content creators say that, and I'm like, like, I got so much going on in a day. But if you really make a schedule, it's a lot easier to really just manage your content and put out quality content. So I'm at this phase, in this transition phase of me just trying to figure out, like, the direction of my channel. And I really don't, I really want to just be more realistic. Like, I've had a lot of questions in the last couple months just from people that want to start a channel or are looking to start a channel, but they don't really know where to start. They don't know what to do. They're like, what camera do you use? So I'm definitely gonna do a separate video on that if you are interested in starting your YouTube journey. I definitely want to reiterate some things that I literally learned as I went. And just some advice, some tips. Like, I'm all for people using this platform. Like, we live in a day and age where social media platforms are running rampant. Everyone's on social media, from young to old. And I just think, why not? Like, why not try to monetize things that you put out? You put it out for free already. You might as well try to monetize it. Be more intentional with your content. So I definitely want to make sure I give tips and advice. So I'm going through that transition phase where I definitely want to, like, be more realistic with people. I know, like I said, a few people have asked me, so I definitely want to address those questions. But yeah, I just want to give people all the nuggets. Like, I just feel like there's nothing wrong with giving information. Like, that doesn't mean no one is gonna be better than you or whatever. Now, what I'm not into, y'all, and we just chatting here, I'm not into the copycatters. I can't stand people that copy because it shows that you're not being yourself. I'm gonna give you an example. Now, I'm the girl, like, you say, girl, I love those pants you got on. I love those pants you got on. And I'm like, oh girl, yeah, I got them from Shein, or yeah, I got them from Zara, right? I'm that girl, like, I'm gonna let you know where I got my stuff. If I can't remember, I genuinely can't remember. Like, there's no shade, there's no nothing. Like, some things I just had for so long, and I'm finally starting to wear my clothes. Y'all know how it is. It be in the back of the closet, you don't wear the stuff, and then you finally decide to pop out, and you don't even remember where you got it from, who you got it from, how much you paid, you know. But other than that, like, for the most part, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I got this from here, and try to find like some clothes on there. But I don't personally appreciate people that copy. Like, don't go find the whole outfit that I had on from this place so you could wear it. Like, I don't like people like that. So in the same context of YouTube, when people are copying content, or when people are not being themselves, or they're not creating original content, it does show. It really does show. Like, y'all think y'all slick. Some of y'all really be copying other content creators, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I definitely want to make sure I'm giving the advice to people so that they can leverage it and take it and make it their own, because I know that I really had to make this my own. Like, I know that I literally started this YouTube just to like be myself, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do on it, what was gonna happen. But I ended up building some sort of community around, you know, I ended up finding my love for cruising. That's really how it helped me. Like, it helped me really just find my love for cruising, but not only like build a community and find other people that enjoy the same things. And you'll be surprised like how many people are watching you, how many people like really do like your content, how many people do appreciate the videos that you do put out. So I'm never, you know, I'm always grateful for that. But yeah, this transition phase is personal because I am at a space now where I do want to be able to say my real thoughts on this platform. I know sometimes like I don't like to speak on too much, especially if it's older things, or, you know, but I know that for me, I'm at a place of healing, and I have been at a place like for me, I'm constantly healing. Like, things are constantly improving and getting better in my life, and I'm always finding ways to improve myself. I would love to share my healing journey with y'all. I would love to go deep in, like, even today, I think I'm gonna title this video like, let's chat, let's talk. Because I just feel like I want to have more realistic conversations. Like, these are things that I do in my everyday life. Everything is not all peachy and cool. Everything is not, oh, I'm bored in the cruise, y'all. Like, no, time being invested, there's money being invested, and yeah, I just would rather like be more realistic or whatever. But another update I have is I wanted to speak on my upcoming cruises, because they are coming fast, y'all. They are coming so fast, like faster than I thought, like to the point where I'm like, I need to start booking flights, I need to start booking hotels. Like, it's too fast, like it's coming up way too fast. But anyways, y'all, so it's going to be for my birthday. So my birthday's in May. It's coming up, you know, we already in March. I don't even want to talk about it. The year just flying by. But my birthday's in May, and I'm going on my first adults-only cruise. If y'all already know, if you know, you know. I'm going on Virgin Voyages. If you guys aren't familiar with Virgin Voyages, it is an adult-only cruise line. So I'm excited. Like, I'm excited. Like, I never had an issue with the kids. But yeah, y'all gotta go. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I've been looking at a lot of vlogs. People look like they're having a great time. I don't really know what to expect out of this cruise. Like, I love going into places where I'm kind of like, I know what's going on, but I don't, and I like that. I like that I'm not able to really pinpoint what, like, I haven't been on any of the ships. So this is like a new thing for me. I'm excited to see the check-in process. I'm excited to see like embarkation day. I'm ready to see sail away. I'm ready to see like the events, the food, the drinks, the club. Like, I'm excited for all of this. And y'all, I'm turning 26 this year, so if y'all didn't already know that, but I'm turning 26 this year, and
if y'all can't already tell, I am sick, okay? But back to the video.
I'm just very excited to see like what this brings for me. Of course, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Y'all already know. But I'm going to Mexico, and Virgin Voyages, they have a private beach club in Bimini, Bahamas. So I'm very excited about that. I think the adults only is really what's getting me, because I want to see if the vibes are different. I want to see. I'm assuming the vibes are different, but I really want to see if the vibes are different, if they're the same, what's going on. And yeah, like, I'm excited to just see what that looks like. But for the most part, I definitely want to just be able to relax. Like, I'm trying to think, for the last 2 years, I don't think I've went anywhere for my birthday. No, I have went somewhere. But yeah, so I'm excited to just do this for my birthday. It's gonna creep up fast, so I definitely want to make sure that I'm doing that. I'm leaving out of Miami. I haven't left out of Miami in a few cruises. So it would be great to be in Miami. Miami is always a great place to be for me. I just like being on South Beach and everything. Like, I love South Beach. Like, I've never actually stayed like in Miami. I've never actually stayed in like downtown Miami, but definitely South Beach is my place. Like, if I'm staying somewhere before a cruise, South Beach it is. I'm gonna have a blast. So I just feel like it's gonna be a great birthday for the industry that I'm in, and you know, if you guys don't already know, like, I'm an accountant, so we close books beginning of the month. So my birthday is always gonna be during month end, y'all. Like, as long as I'm an accountant, I'm always going to be working on my birthday. So that's something that definitely I wanted to make sure that I did that weekend, so that I can definitely like make sure I'm still enjoying my birthday if I can't actually do anything that particular day. So yeah, my birthday I'm gonna be working something or get a cake in my room for my birthday, but need something definitely different. Sister cousin is thinking about coming, so she's pending. Her invitation is pending. Not her invitation, but her thumbs up, it's a go, is pending. So I'm excited. So I definitely today just been looking up flights, hotels. Like, I really just want to make sure that I'm planning accordingly, because it is creeping up, y'all. We are in the middle of March. It's dead smack in the middle of March. So I can't wait for that. Like, that's really exciting to me. Next cruise, y'all, I'm going to be on the Melanin at Sea 1.5. So if y'all don't already know, go follow A Rich and Jazzy Life, Addie and Terry, AK Adventures. They're all curating this Melanin at Sea group cruise. So definitely had to tap in, because I was actually, it's so funny, I was actually on the Mardi Gras when they had the first Melanin at Sea group cruise, and I was too late to join the group. So this time I'm excited to be in the group. I'm excited to just see what that looks like. From my understanding, I'm not too big, and y'all, I'm not a cruise reporter. Like, I don't know the ins and outs, but y'all, it's supposed to be from the backstory I know, there was an Italian cruise line, and Carnival bought out that ship, and now they're bringing the Italian style to the US. Now Carnival, y'all know y'all are, Carnival pretty much all has the same layout. So from what I've seen, the pictures I've seen from the Carnival Venezia, it looks completely different. I feel like Carnival's gonna put their flair on it, obviously, but I'm excited to just see something new. I love seeing something new. I'm more open-minded to that type of environment, and just seeing things that I'm not used to necessarily. So I will be on there in July, and we leaving out of my hometown, New York City, NYC. I'm hyped. Like, I'm too hyped. Like, we're leaving out of my hometown. Like I'm excited to see my family before I leave. Like, it's just gonna be a good spring/summer. It's gonna be a good time. So I can't wait until that. Yeah, y'all, I can't wait until that. So that's creeping up. Everything is just creeping up. The money due for that, the money due for this, due, your bills due, your car due, your rent due. Everything is just due. So I'm definitely going to, this is a must. This is a non-negotiable. So I'm definitely, I'm booked. I'm booked for both the Scarlet Lady and the Carnival Venezia. So I'm excited. So that's probably gonna be my only vacation so far for the summertime. And my birthday one is gonna be, you know, I guess springtime or whatever, like right before the summer. So those are the only 2 vacations I have planned coming up so far. You know, I don't know if, I always try to at least book something or plan something towards the end of the year. So definitely in November, December, I don't know where I'm gonna be, but I definitely want to try to do something different, like a Jamaica. Not sure if I want to do a resort or I want to do a cruise that goes to Jamaica, because they have a few cruises out there that goes to different parts of Jamaica, and I think that would be, you know, I'm always gonna be biased to cruising. I just feel like cruising is just a better experience. It's worth more of your money. I feel like you pay that, you get to see different parts, you get to explore, it's quick. I don't know, it's just something about the rush. You get to plan better. But those are my next 2 cruises, because somebody did ask in the Q&A when is my next trip. So that was actually answering when is my next trip. Update, y'all. So I've been in therapy. Full disclaimer, I have never been in therapy prior to this year. This was something that I had on my vision board. This was something I had in my mind. I had it set that I wanted to actually take therapy seriously this year. I think as I'm getting older, and I've always been like I've always been pretty self-aware. Like, I was always aware of certain triggers I had, or I would have, I've always been aware of how, was that my package? Oh, no, that ain't my package. But, I've always been aware of like how I can come off. I've always been aware that I'm from New York and a lot of things come out extra spicy when they don't need to be. Like I'm aware of those things, and I had to adjust over time, especially as I'm meeting people. But this year I'm very intentional. Like I really want to get to the bottom of some of my trauma, especially as a child. I want to get I want to get more in tune with myself, figure out what's going on with my relationships. And I'm not just talking romantic, I'm talking like friendships, because I'm at the point now where I'm looking for friendship, like genuine friendship. Like we're not 17 anymore. We're looking for quality friends. We're looking for people that we can genuinely have a great time with, good energy, no bad energy. We're looking for friendships, and I'm saying we because we here, like, but me personally, I'm talking about me. But I'm looking for friendships where there's no secret animosity. Like I don't have to worry about you talking about me and you got something going on but you don't want to say it, and now it's awkward. Like I don't got time for stuff like that is weird. I've always been able to decipher certain things like that. Like I can literally walk into a room and tell when somebody has been talking, or when my name has not been in the best light because of the comments, the backhanded compliments. I don't appreciate things like that from my friends. And so now that I'm being more intentional with being in spaces that celebrate, everything doesn't have to always be drama. Like I think in certain things you kind of grow up learning, like certain behaviors within our families, like, and just growing up, like it's very, very toxic. Like when it comes to a group of girls, it gotta be drama. Like people normalize drama. Like it don't have to be that. Like people normalize weird stuff, and it's just not normal. Like that's even like, that's so funny, y'all. I just thought about it because I literally just repeated it and I didn't mean to. Like that was actually a video idea I had, like things literally that we normalize in our generation today that literally it's not normal, y'all. Like it's not normal. No, this is not okay. Like we are at a place of healing. Like this stuff is not normal. Like, and so it's just stuff like that that I just can't really, I really need to get out. And I think what therapy has done for me so far, because I'm only 4 sessions in, y'all, and I think what it's done for me personally, outside of really getting to the root, really getting to the solution. Like we've gotten to the root, but we haven't gotten to the solution yet. And what I've gotten from that a lot is really just me being able to release. I've never really had safe spaces where I was safe to release. I feel like I'm realizing now, even going through therapy, that I do suffer with anxiety. Anxiety is a fear-based thing. I've learned that in the last couple weeks. Like it's really a fear-based thing. And I've always never considered myself somebody that's scared of stuff and but that makes very much a lot of sense. I've noticed that even in spaces where I do have the potential to create meaningful friendships, I cut the conversation short. And unintentionally, y'all, like I've learned that in therapy. Like literally, I'll say hi, I'll speak hey, and I'll say how you doing, and and I'll keep it right there. But I never let the conversation blossom to the point where I can be like, you want to go off to lunch tomorrow? You want to go out for a drink later? Like I don't actually extend myself. So I've just been more in this place where I'm trying to figure out how to navigate adult friendships and really just navigate relationships in general, and just be able to handle them in a mature way, and understand that everyone doesn't have to be your friend. Like I have so many associates these days that I'm like, those can be potential good friends, but I don't allow it to blossom. Or I don't even, when I am invited to places, I don't show up sometimes. I'm an introverted extrovert. Like I'm in the house, I'm under the covers, and people are inviting me places. How that work? And it's a fear-based thing. It's like, even if I'm so tired, it's like I'm just afraid that maybe I'm gonna go out and I ain't gonna vibe with them, and I'm gonna want to come home and I'm gonna have to waste the outfit and Like it's so easy to be negative and have these negative thoughts that you don't even realize you're being negative. You're just like, oh, I'm tired. That's it. It should be done. It's a done deal, done data, whatever. It's put me in a much healthier space when I'm able to. You ever seen that quote on IG? Like sometimes you need to be quiet even when you have a lot to say. Like that's how I've been feeling recently. I've just been feeling like I literally have no energy for nothing anymore. Like especially nothing that doesn't serve. I'm not gonna say nothing, but anything that's not good for me. Like I'm having a great you know, I've been having great days, and I'm taking on more responsibility at work. I'm being more intentional with the things I give my time to. I'm taking care of myself more. You know, I'm taking my platform seriously, even on Instagram, being a motivation to people that maybe can't just get up and work out, or want to work out but don't have the motivation. Like, I've been taking myself, I have not been playing with myself, y'all. Like, I have not been playing with my potential, y'all. So I've been in a really good space around that, and just feeling more confident in what I'm doing. And I think I just want to share that. But I still go through my own stuff as well. Like, you know, I'm going through a lot mentally, where I'm trying to figure out, like, how do you love on people from a distance? People that either A, hurt you, or A, aren't good for you, aren't good for your mental, at least at this particular time. They're not good for you. How do you love those people from a distance, and still how do you still support or love those people from a distance, but still like focus on your peace and your mental and your headspace? It's the hardest thing ever, because you're not gonna please everybody. You decide to focus on yourself and leave people alone. It's like, well, what did I do? Why are you acting like that with me? It's like, dang, I mean, I can't focus on me. Then you give too much and you overextend yourself over here, and now you're not even taking care of yourself. You over here stressed, you got a headache, you got migraines, because you over here really stressing about things, when you need to be literally leave things in God's hands and let them just be how they're gonna be. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm definitely gonna get into that more as well. I know I say that like every video, like I'm gonna get into it, but I really do plan on getting into these things, because I feel like I have a lot to say, and I don't have the proper space to release those things other than therapy. You tend to like lean on one person or two people, and it's like, that is kind of draining. So, you know, what's that balance? What does that look like? What does that feel like? You know, another life update. I can't talk too much into it, but at work, you know, I got my first little raise, y'all. I don't even know if I can speak about this, but I don't even care. Like, I just want to tell y'all, I'm gonna pin the video that I want y'all to go watch, because this is around the time I quit my last job. And I quit because it was a situation of pay and not being fair, and not being happy. Like, we work these jobs, we're there majority of the day, and we're not able to even enjoy our life, because we're paying bills. We're not even getting what we can really cap. We're not really, at least if you're not gonna pay me more, at least put me in a position to where I can move on. Some jobs want you to stay where you are, and they're comfortable with you staying where you are, and that's not okay with me. So I'm not gonna get into like the amount or anything like that, but I did get a raise at work. We have like a yearly review. Y'all, I was not aware of this. Like, my manager sat me down and told me this, and I thought we were just meeting up. Like, we usually do a little weekly check-in or whatever. And when she mentioned the whole pay increase, I said, it just made me love my job even more, y'all. It made me love my job even more. Like, I really do like my job. I like the people. I like the culture. I did just join. We have a group there that puts on like some of the events at the job, at the office. You know, have cute little events, little refreshments, like, you know, mixers, whatever. Like, they put on everything when it comes to our office. So I decided to join that. So now that's me getting out of my comfort zone. And a lot of this does relate back to therapy, y'all, because I would have never probably done something like this. I would probably just talk myself out of it and, you know, say whatever. But I literally feel good about this. I feel like I'm gonna be able to put my 2 cents in. I'm gonna have a hand in, you know, I'm really big in the health and wellness space, like getting that out to my coworkers. It's a lot of coworkers that I've spoken to thus far, that really want to get into working out. They're really big into fitness, or they just lack the motivation. And I think this is my way of kind of merging my life and my work. And I think that's something you never really heard about in this world. Like, you never can mix personal and business. And maybe they talked about that back in the days as a way of like romantic, but in general, like, even when I was in college, and, you know, you always kind of had this persona when you walked into work, and then a different one when you leave. And I feel like I could literally walk in, be myself, leave, be myself. I'm forever grateful for this opportunity. And it just started with me believing and knowing that I deserve more, and that I needed more. And taking a stand on it. Like, yeah, I don't have it all together, but look, this ain't it. I'm gonna pin that video. I want y'all to go watch that. That's the day I quit my job. I was just letting y'all know what's next. And that's actually a week before I started this job. So I've been here a little over a year. And it's just been amazing. So I've been having really good days at work. Like, work has been great. You hold the key to your life. We always want to talk about life is short when somebody passes, but life is short in general. Life is too short for you to be at a miserable job. Life is too short for you to be making minimum wage. Like, life is too short for a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Apply that accordingly. Another question from the Q&A that I do kind of want to answer is, but someone asked along the lines of, like, how do you afford, or how do I find cheap, affordable vacations on a budget or something like that, right? And I just want to tell y'all, and I'm just going to make a general statement. Like, vacations to some people is taking a weekend trip to Orlando and staying at a resort. Some people's vacation is Googling a random city, booking a flight, and going. Everybody's vacation does not look like the sand in the beach. Everybody's vacation doesn't look like extravagant all-inclusive resort. A vacation is literally what you make it. It's time to meet outside of work, that you get to relax, it's leisure, it's your time. I guess if I'm talking specifically about cruising, I would recommend cruising the earlier parts of the year, like January, February, March. They're really cheap. Especially during even though during hurricane season sometimes they're cheaper, but you're going during hurricane season. So that's another thing you have to take in consideration. And also January, February, March, even if it's warm in those places or those destinations you're going to, you may still deal with maybe delayed flights or whatever, depending on where you're coming from, because it may be colder or snowing or whatever. Definitely, I would say go back to my old videos. I'm always gonna say do your research. Affordable is whatever is affordable to you. My affordable is not the same as everyone else's. Somebody's affordable is, how can I travel on a $300 budget? And to me, that's just extremely, to me, unrealistic for me to go somewhere and spend $300. That's just not gonna work for me. I also have a certain level of quality when it comes to where I'm traveling. Even hotels, like right now I'm looking up hotels in Miami for my trip, my birthday trip. And hotels are starting at $3. They're starting at $3 from Miami. For me, I don't like staying in those like beach motel looking hotels personally. I hope I don't offend nobody or whatever, but I'm not with that. Like, if I'm gonna pay, I might as well pay a little extra 100 to get a nice little ocean view, or I might pay a little extra to get a balcony. Like, I feel like those are my standards though. Like, I would rather have somewhere that's nice. I don't have to worry about if it's something in the bed. Like, it don't have a weird smell. Like, those are things to me that I would pay extra money for. So if you're looking to travel on somewhere, like, know yourself, know your standard. Things cost. Like, you pay for what you pay for. So you get what you pay for. It's the same thing I said in the Carnival Liberty review. Like, you literally get what you pay for. Like, the Carnival Liberty was pretty cheap. It was quick. Everybody can go. But these things came along with it. And is it worth it to... I don't know. In this video real fast though with two quick questions. Well, one quick question. So earlier I talked about somebody asked what month is the best time to go cruising, and I already kind of addressed that earlier, but just to reiterate, as far as price wise, January, February, March are always good times to go. Hurricane season is pretty cheap, but it is hurricane season, so your cruise may get rerouted, delayed, whatever. Just beware, but it is pretty cheap. They're cheap around obviously those winter months. The best time as far as having fun though is the summer. Like, you're gonna have a good time in the summer, but it is a lot more expensive. But as far as having fun and all that, you can have fun any time of the year, but definitely during those, I would say starting at June to August, it's more expensive, but it is more fun. There's more people there because families are out. You may see more kids, but it's still a good time. The other question was, what websites do you use to find the cheapest cruise rates? For me, like on Carnival, they show you your best rate based on your VIFP number. So whether you get casino rates or whether you get I don't know, like it just depends on your particular ranking, I guess, or whatever. But I don't necessarily go and use another website, a third-party website. It's like Expedia for like hotels and flights, because I know that if flights, anything happen, I get a credit. If, you know, hotels, they have really good relationships with Expedia. But cruises, I'm not sure about the third party. Like, I like to always go on the cruise website, get my best rate based on my number and based on my profile, and that's how I go about it. So there's no third party over here. I'm pretty sure if somebody else does do it through third party, comment down below, let somebody know. I will definitely refer this person to them. So I ended up, so y'all know I'm big in the health and wellness space. I work out about 4 times a week. And that's not including any fitness classes that I do. I do fitness classes outside of my training with my trainer. I go to a few classes throughout the week. I'm pretty active, like more than the average person. I've really found fitness to be my happy space. One thing I love about fitness, and I'm just gonna keep this brief, but one thing I love about fitness is that no matter if you see the most snatched girls that's strong, it doesn't matter how in shape you see someone, it doesn't matter how good they look in your opinion. Fitness is continuous. Like, people are always trying to get a new result. People are always trying to improve themselves. You might see some of the biggest like fitness enthusiasts and they'll still be in the gym. Why? Because for one, gym is probably their happy space, like myself. And two, they are always working. You can never stop. Like, you don't, it doesn't stop. Fitness doesn't stop. You can never get enough of it, really. Staying in shapes, having good health, eating right, getting in a good mental headspace. All that stuff is everlasting. Like, you never stop working. You really never stop working. So I've been, you know, really consistent in the gym. I've been getting my results. I really want to be snatched for my vacation, okay? Like, I'm trying to be snatched for my birthday. So the back is definitely what I've been trying to target. I did add an upper body day into my workout. My result I'm working on right now. I've really just been enjoying the gym, like getting in there. I do post my videos in the morning. I think it's been getting really good reaction to it because a lot of people really do look for my page for motivation, and I really do appreciate it. Like, if you haven't already, go subscribe. Go follow my Instagram page at Shay_Monique_. And you can see all real time or everything on there. So yeah, but y'all, I need to get in the bed. I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm a little sick. This weather, this pollen's coming out. Like, whatever. But I have asthma, and it really does affect my asthma, y'all. So I'm about to go into bed, but I definitely want to come on here and give y'all a little quick life update and wish y'all a happy Wednesday. And I hope y'all doing well. If you have any questions or concerns, or you have some video ideas, y'all comment down below. If you made it to the end of this video, I want y'all to comment. I want y'all to comment a brown heart underneath the video if you made it to the end. But I will see you guys in the next video.